Hello everyone, so the Success Ladder is here with another video on Roman numerals. And today we will see how we can write Roman numerals from 1 to 100. So we have done part 1 of Roman numerals. In that we have seen that how we can write Roman numerals from 1 to 50. But today we will see how we can move to 100. So let's start. So this is a classroom. And in a classroom, you must have seen your classes written this way. So, these are basically the classes written in the Roman numerals. For example, this first I stands for 1. This stands for 2, 3, 4 and so on. So, basically we have different letters to show the classrooms and they all represents the Roman numerals. So yes, today aim of the class is the same. Today we will see that how to write numbers up to 100 as Roman numerals. So let us see what are Roman numerals. Roman numerals are a number system developed in ancient Rome where letters represent numbers. So basically in the Roman numerals we use different letters to represent the numbers. And the modern use of Roman numerals involves the letters I, V, X, L, C, D and M. So basically we use these letters to write the Roman numerals. We use it in a different combinations. And did you know that there is no Roman numeral for 0? Now here is the Roman numeral chart. So this is the most important thing, like in Hindu Arabic. Like we've written from 1 to 10, it is the base. So Roman numeral also follow base 10. So here also keeping in mind Roman numerals from 1 to 10 is the most important. And now we continue moving forward like this way. Now let's see how these Roman numerals have formed. So when a symbol appears after a greater symbol, it will be added. For example, here VI. So if I split this, so VI means V plus I, and in Roman numeral V stands for 5, and since I is on the right side, that's why we will add this. So 5 plus 1 becomes 6. And now if on the other hand, if the smaller number, the smaller symbol is on the left side like this, I and V, I stands for 1 and V stands for 5. So here the smaller number is on the left hand side, that's why we will subtract this. So V minus I, that is 5 minus 1 will become 4. So this is the rule that whenever a smaller number is on the right, we always add, and whenever the smaller number is on the left, so we will subtract. So 6 in Roman numeral we write it as VI, and 4 we write it as 1IV. Like here is an example. A diagram shows like how a smaller letter is on the right hand side and we have added this. So V plus I, that is 5 plus 1 makes 6, and if it is on the left hand side, so we will subtract. So 5 minus 1 becomes 4. Here are a few more examples. Similarly, like 10 we write it as X. So if you want to make 9, so we will write I on the left hand side of the X. So this becomes 10 minus 1, that is 9. And if I will write I on the right hand side, so here I is smaller, and if I have written it on the right hand side, so we will add this. So it becomes 10 plus 1 is equals to 11. Similarly for 50, we have symbol L for 50. So if I will write X, X stands for 10. So if I will write X on the left hand side, so smaller number is on the left side, that means we will subtract this. So 50 minus 10 becomes 40. And if I will write X on the right hand side, so we will add. So 50 plus 10 becomes 60. Here is a chart. For example, here is 20. So we use x for 20 because 10 stands for x. X stands for 10. And if I will write 2x, that means it is 20. Then if I will add 3x, it becomes 30. 10 plus 10 plus 10 is 30. And here we can only repeat a symbol up to 3 times in the Roman numeral. We will not repeat a symbol more than 3 times. Only till 3 times we will repeat it. So for 40, we will not write 4x, but we will subtract L and 10 like we have shown you in the previous slide. So here XL. Here x is smaller and it is on the left hand side. That means 50 minus 10 becomes 40. And here L is 50. And if I will write the smaller number after it, so we will keep on adding. So for 60 we write LX. That means 50 plus 10 is 60. Then 50 plus 10 plus 10. That means 70. Then L plus X, that becomes 80. Then now again we cannot repeat for 4 times. That's why first let us come to this. So we write C for 100. And if I will subtract 10 from 100, so to subtract I have to write it on the left hand side. That means XC will become 90. So we can't repeat a symbol more than 4 times, more than 3 times. So we just end up doing this way. We just subtract it and by writing the number on the left hand side. So what are the Roman numerals for the number 43 and 87? Let us see what are the Roman numerals of 43. So 43 means 40 plus 3. Now 40 we can write it as XL, that is for 40, and triple I for 3. So when we combine it together, when we add it together, it becomes LXL I. So this is how we can write 43. Now let us move to the another one. For 87. So for 87, we can split it as 80 plus 7. Now 80 we can write it as L XXX plus 7 we can write it as VII, and all together it makes LXXX VII. So this is how we write in Roman numerals for 87. Now here are the Roman numerals from 1 to 100. So this is a whole chart for the Roman numerals from 1 to 100, and you can pick up any and let us see. For example, let us take 56. So here 56 is made up of 50 and 6. So we have to keep this base 10 in mind. So let us see how we can write 50. So 50 is L and 6 is VI. So together it makes LVI. Now let's come to 69. So for 69 we have to make it by adding 60 and 9. So 60 we are having LX, and for 9 we are having 1x. We use 1x for 9. So all together it makes LX1x. Similarly, we can write up any Roman numerals if we know this base. So you can write down any Roman numerals. Now, here is the question. What does writing a letter before and after a letter with a greater value mean? This just now we have studied that what is the condition when we write the smaller number before a greater symbol or after a greater symbol. We have discussed it many times right now. Let us recapitulate it once. So if a smaller value letter is written after a greater value, we add the value to the greater value. For example, we have taken example of VI. So in that VI. So here V means 5, and if I written I after that, so 5 plus 1 will become 6. Similarly, on the other side, if I add, if a smaller value letter is written before it, so we usually subtract the letter. Here are the examples. So here is IV. So here it is smaller, the smaller one is written before, so we just subtract it and it will become 4. And VI, so here the smaller letter is written after the bigger letter, so that's why we will add it. So 5 plus 1 becomes 6 and 5 minus 1 will become 4. Similarly for 9, so here X stands for 10 and I stands for 1. So here it is written on the left hand side. So that's why 10 minus 1 will become 9. And here it is, the smaller is written on the right hand side. So we will add it. So 10 plus 1 is 11. So basically with the same letters we can have different combinations. So the Roman numeral works on the addition and the subtraction part as well. So we have to see the position of the smaller letter. If it is before the greater letter, so that means we have to subtract, and if it is after the greater letter, that means we have to add. Now it's the time for the master question of today. XCII. What number is this and how did you find it? So let us see. XC11. It stands for 92. The number, the letter denotes 92. Right? Let us see how. So XC, that is 90, and II is 2. So together it makes XCII. So this is in Roman numeral. This is how we can write 92 in the Roman numeral. So thank you everyone, and please like, share and subscribe for more such videos. Bye bye.